what does it mean to love abstract things? Because a lot of us probably do. I'm talking about songs that don't really have a meaning beyond what you assign to them. I'm talking about paintings that don't really mean anything but still speak to some kind of deep part of us that wants to understand and feel. And sometimes I think about it. I don't have a script in front of me, but I definitely have those thoughts and sporadic iterations of what I believe is beautiful in the abstract. And what I think is that the abstract allows you to feel safe. It allows you to explore yourself in a safe environment, because that environment is not imposed upon you by anybody. It is not molded in any way by anybody. It is just what you make of it, right? That's why when you listen to Radiohead or Pink Floyd, yes, you can assign a certain meaning to it. Yes, you can say, okay, this is probably what this means, but that's just an interpretation. But that interpretation is so powerful, because the best way it can hit home to you is only through you, right? Your interpretation of it, your experiences, your downfalls, your successes, your losses, your gains, all of them, they get molded through the song and into you. It's just a circular thing, because it's from you to you, and that's the most powerful thing you can possibly do, because you know yourself best. You can probably speak to yourself best. Obviously, that doesn't apply to everybody, but deep down it probably does, because you're the voice that you can trust the most. Your thoughts you can probably trust the most, assuming that you don't have any dysfunction or disability. But what I'm trying to say is that that's what the beauty is. That's where the beauty is. When you look at the painting and you see nothing, one person will see nothing, but another person will see everything. And in that nothing, that person will find true happiness and will think about life so much more deeply and reflect on all his life choices, while the other person will see happiness. He will see everything. He will see butterflies. He will see, or she will see, their favorite painting ever, because it reflects maybe feelings to them that they didn't know could unlock. Maybe it reminds them of their grandparents that are not gone. It reminds them of that competition they won after 5 grueling hours. And what I'm trying to say is, it's the feelings that these abstract things unlock, the thoughts that these abstract things unlock, nobody else can unlock them like they can, right? It's one thing for someone to directly say in a song, yes, you should feel like this. Yes, I am not a, those pop songs that say what they feel and do what they feel, and there's a whole idea behind it that will appeal to wide audiences that just like to listen to things that sound good. I'm not criticizing it in any way, by the way. I also listen to pop, but what I'm trying to say is that the abstract songs, the more indie, more mystical, more deep, maybe, where the lyrics don't really make sense unless you try to make sense of them, those are the ones that truly speak to you. And that's just so beautiful. And that's what makes it safe, because it can speak to you, to your deepest feelings, to your deepest desires, to the thoughts you didn't know you could unlock, to the feelings you probably could never get from somewhere else, or if somebody tells you directly how to feel, because you can feel it yourself. And that's why I think the abstract is so valued. And that's why it's so much more beautiful to speak from your heart and in an abstract way, and still maintain some kind of core point, but allow the person listening, your viewer, your interested party to make sense of it on their own, because that's the most powerful realization, the realization that comes from within us.